What's going on, YouTube? This is XpoZe, and for those of you guys don't know, I am doing an interview right now with the All-Pro Tuquick, formerly on Team TKO. I'm not sure what his team is right now, but we'll get into that as the interview goes on. Tuquick, if you got anything to say.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
So we'll jump right into this interview. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of questions, so I hope you guys enjoy this. The first question I have for him is, all right, Tuquick, you have quietly but surely become known as one of the best slayers in the game. Do you feel like you have a lot to prove, or do you feel like you finally got the recognition you deserve?
Nah, there's always room to get better. Like, before I used to be just main slayer. Now I'm focusing on pushing up as a team, getting the right cuts, but there's always room getting better. And I do not feel like I have the recognition yet. I want to be at the level as Optic is. Like, every tournament they go into, like, they're the favorites. That's the level I want to be in. But I can say I'm almost there, but...
And in terms of that question, you're talking as a team point of view, or are you talking as a individual standpoint?
If we're talking about team point of view, we're not there. As an individual, like I said, like there's always room to get better. So how can I say that? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
like,
pretty much like you're saying, you're at a potential you'd like to be at, but you think you can go so much higher, and you want. All right, I got it, and I think everybody listening will understand as well. Another question I got for you is, you've been on a lot of top teams. To name a few, you've been on Envy, IXI, Collapse, TKO, Fear,
Leverage, Optic.
Yes, so many different teams you've been on. What was the best team that you ever been on with their roster?
Ooh, that's tough. I'll probably say either Envy when it was myself, Proofy, Twiz, and then, or Collapse when it was me, Karma, Apathy, and Parasite, or
that was a good one too.
Yeah, or when it was me, Apathy, Parasite, and then Assassin, MK Assassin.
Fake Assassin. I think that, honestly, I think that was the best team you've ever had. Up until, I mean, you had pretty good team with the hell was your guy's name in Black Ops at Dallas? Your name was it was like
Resistance.
Resistance. You guys had a real good team there, and I thought you guys were gonna end up pulling it out. Because
that's what a lot of people don't know, though. A lot of people don't know that I was in Resistance since I left.
Yeah.
Like after we played second, so a lot of people don't know I was in Resistance.
Because I was there firsthand with you the whole time, and I was kind of surprised because I didn't see you guys going in there as a having an opportunity to win it. I saw you guys more as like a top 8 finish, maybe top 4, but I didn't see you guys as winning it. And once you guys got up closer and you were just rolling through people, Liars going off as Search or going off as CTF and Dom.
Yeah, but that's what people don't understand. Like, especially like everybody on YouTube, like that's listening right now. For you to take them to the next level, you got to show up to events. You just got to take the risk. You can actually XpoZe himself. Who was that before Dallas?
Yeah,
nobody.
Not much.
Nobody.
Other than the the Amateur Classic, whatever it was, you guys ended up getting to the finals. But other than that, got beat by my team. I wasn't playing, but I was the founder of it. Well, anyways, we'll jump into the next one. This kind of goes into it. This is perfect transition, like I said, with the second. You have been known for the second place curse. In almost every tournament I've been to, you've been known for it, with the whole Resistance. Like I said, even if it was back in the day, that whole Amateur Classic. You have been known for finishing second and this curse. What do you plan on doing in Black Ops 2 in order to change that and actually win the championship?
Me placing second just makes me better, personally, because every time I play second, I just want to win so bad, so I come home and just play even more. It gets me better. I learn from my mistakes. What I would do, definitely, I learned a lot actually from placing second And every single time I played second, either we had the lead or we were up last map and we lose. But definitely worked as a team more. That's my problem because I try to take over the games, and I was watching EGL against TCM, and I seen that I got a little gritty.
Overzealous, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I mean,
I got a little gritty, so
that's what happens to top tier players. Like, that's in anything, though. That's not just in Call of Duty. Think about it in basketball. Like, at the end of the game, Kobe Bryant is the one that's going to be taking the ball and trying to get those shots. Even with Dwight Howard on the team, we all know that Kobe Bryant is going to be the one. They haven't been playing well. I'm not going to go at that right now, Aaron. I know you're a Laker fan.
But, let's not talk about that.
But for the main point I'm trying to make is top tier players in any sport, whether it's video games, I don't consider video games a sport, but it's an e-sport, and anything. The top tier players are going to try to have the ball or the game in their hands in the last little bit.
Of course. So,
I mean,
even though S&D is not my strongest game type, if it's 3-3 and I 1-on-1, I want to be that guy. I like pressure. That's what even my teammates know that even going to EGL, I had all the pressure. I was the only Slayer.
Yeah, true. Well, that kind of got screwed over with the whole Saints thing, and that's another topic that's been talked about and beaten down. So we don't need to get into that one. All right, so we'll go to the next question. With Modern Warfare 3 coming to an end and Black Ops 2 coming out, what are you most excited for?
I'm definitely excited to play with my new team. I believe that's the team right there. I can go to the next level with. If you guys didn't know, is my new team is myself, Killa, John, and Karma.
What's your team name? Yeah,
we don't have a team name. We waiting on sponsors.
Makes sense.
And
you think that, and this is the team, like you said, that you're gonna take to the next level. Now, I've seen you've been real happy with John. I know you and Killa boys. Killa's a cool kid. And who'd you say you're for? Oh, Karma. And Karma's been around for a while. You guys have all been friends. See, I think this team will work better than most of your other teams because you've always had like a group of your friends, but then you always had like the one or two kids.
The one guy,
that kind of didn't really fit with you guys. Like when you go to events, like I've been there with you guys. Like you, Killa, I haven't really seen Karma that much. But when you guys go to events, like you're always chilling, you're hanging out. Even John for the most part. So I mean, to have all them and then add someone random, I love Nadeshot, but Nadeshot isn't part of your clique. Like if you added someone like Nadeshot, it would kind of throw things off a little bit, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the thing about John, honestly, people might think I'm crazy. That kid has so much potential. You don't even know, man.
Yeah, he's gonna be good. I agree.
I've never seen a kid overextend. You know who reminds me of? Apathy. Him and Apathy have similar playing style. I've never seen a kid overextend and get a 4-piece and get a cat. That kid is dirty, man.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. Me and John have some big things to come. I won't get into that too much with YouTube, so we'll talk about that in another time. Okay, so you answered my next question. What's going to an event, whether it's MLG, EGL, a local, what is your favorite part? Is it the competition? Is it being able to travel and seeing a different place that you might not see any other time?
Man,
or is it being just hanging out with everybody?
Hanging out with everybody. Love that.
Yeah.
Of course I love the competition, but hanging out with everybody is just, you talk to them online and then you actually get to see them. It's just awesome.
It's surreal. It really is surreal. It's an awesome time. Whether it's and when we say hanging out with everybody, guys, I don't think he means of just hanging out in the venue. I think he means you hang out with the venue, whatever, watch some games, and then you're like, you know what, let's go out, let's go grab something to eat, and then you guys just chill like friends, not chilling like competitors or talking smack. So I mean, not to mention, and don't drink underage. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All right, here's another question. Being that you're a pro gamer, it takes a lot of time to game and get to the level that you're at and other people are at. How do you balance a job and social life with that? This is a question from a viewer.
How do I balance? There's a lot of sacrifices you have to put into competitive gaming. Like a lot of the times, well, like this, for example, this weekend I have a LAN in the New York LAN.
Yeah.
And there's a party going on, and obviously I'm gonna go to the LAN because I'm trying to win some money. But it's really hard balancing it out. But if you really, especially have a job, like I work in the mornings, like I work from 9 to 12. So but I mean, if you really want it, you can really
you'll strive for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I feel as well, because I have a social life. I also have a job. So, I mean, it's pretty hard. You just got to find a team that has the same type of schedule that you have. Maybe if you like to go out on weekends, more along the lines of you get a team that does like to go out on weekends and who also have a job that kind of like schedule along with yours, so you both get done at the same time, or one person has off when you have on, like something like that. Okay, what's the next question? If you had to pick one teammate, one of your former teammates, no one on your current roster, so not Karma, not Killa, not John, who would be your favorite teammate? Both. I want two of them. I want one for skill and I want one for personality.
Diz and accuracy. Diz for skills and accuracy for personality.
I'm not gonna lie. I figured you were gonna say Diz. Diz is the man. I love that kid. Okay. For this right here, we got two more questions. To all the subscribers, followers, and our fans that are listening right now, what advice would you give to up-and-coming players who are trying to become pro and get to that top-tier level, who are pretty much coming from either, not really the pub scene, but coming from low-level AM, not even like had experience, just no experience? What would you tell them, and what advice would you give them?
All right. Guys, this is personal experience. Stay humble, stay loyal, keep grinding. That's all I gotta say.
That's pretty simple. Stay loyal, stay humble, and keep grinding. That's pretty self-explanatory. You guys put that in your mind and think about it how you want to think about it, but I think that's the perfect answer. And last question, give me your top 5 teams going into Black Ops 2, and you can include your own team.
All right. OG, of course. You gotta put OG there. Optic, if you guys didn't know. Optic. There's no Optic's number 1, of course. In the order, I'll say Optic, us, Envy, FaZe. Who would be? I would like to say.
Maybe.
I don't know.
What about Fear, Leverage?
I'll say Fear. I'll say Optic, us, Envy, FaZe, Fear.
I think that's a pretty good top 5. So that's going to conclude this interview. Everybody listening, thanks for watching. Aaron, aka Tuquick, you got anything you want to say?
Shout out to everybody watching. Thanks for supporting COD, I guess. And follow me on Twitter. I believe it's Apex_Tuquick. My YouTube channel is Tuquick623. If you guys want to check me out,
I'll have that all in the description below. So if any of you guys want to just simply click it, it'll all be in the description below. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, favorite, subscribe, share, do whatever you guys can. Thanks for all your support from me, for Tuquick, and this is going to be the end. Thanks, guys.
Peace.